Hi, welcome to Far Cry 4. We're doing Ratu Gadhi, which is Yuma's Fortress. I've weakened it through the story mode by killing her, doing the mission Payback. And you can see it here, sort of nestled in amongst some mountains. Now there's almost always a back way in to these fortresses, and this one, well, this one's no different to an extent. I'm flying in with the buzzer, as you can see, and then heading around over the top. I figured coming in A from behind and B from up high was probably a strong move. Whether or not there's access, there's kind of a river that runs up to it. I don't know if it's going to run all the way inside. And there's certainly access on either side. I don't know if either of those would lead to a cave. It doesn't really look like it. That's the thing. So doing a little bit of scouting from up here. And you'll see... I'm just going to make this full size so that we can actually see what's going on. Sorry. You'll see some various snipers like they're out on outposts, and a few guys wandering around inside, and this has obviously been weakened by story mode. But actually the defences aren't too bad. There's a few dogs around that need to be thought about, so I'll be liberally throwing some bait here and there to keep them off my tail. But yeah, I think there's a guy over on the left as well that I didn't look at, but that's basically the fortress. Not too many guys, but an interesting challenge nonetheless. Now first of all I want to take down the alarm so that I'm not going to get alerted even if things go wrong, because as you know if you've seen any of my videos, things go wrong quickly. And early and quickly. If it can fail, it will fail. There's the second alarm tower thing. I'm trying to get an angle on it so that I can actually see the exploding thing. That guy, I kind of figure at this point is pretty isolated, so a headshot. I'm not quite sure why I got 250, he must have been a heavy. But I'm not complaining. And then I just sort of start to think, well, maybe I'll just pick these guys off. Willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. But then think, no, come on, be rational. The whole point here is that there's every chance that they're going to see me, set the alarm off, and it's all going to go wrong. Or see a body and freak out, right? So I generally want to avoid that. Although, you know, if there are guys who are completely isolated, it seems rude not to take them down. Still on the Z93, I should have upgraded to the SA50 at this point. I've certainly had it, I think I'll upgrade to it in the next mission or two. It's got a way higher fire rate and also less recoil. And I think possibly even a bigger magazine. But I can't confirm that. A little bit of air teabagging there, not sure why. But that is... was that the second alarm down? Yeah, sorry, I just rewound to make sure that was the second alarm down, so there's one remaining. You can see it. Actually, I don't think you can see it on the map just yet. It pops in a second. What do we got? A couple of guys. Maybe 4 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus a dog. Woof! Dog. Rocky! Yeah, there's the 4th alarm there. 3rd alarm, rather. Now it's gone again. Just trying to track down that, I haven't noticed it on the minimap clearly, but trying to track down that final alarm. This guy here is convinced that he's going to find me. I ran here because I thought they might have an easy way to climb up, but it turns out they don't. And there is the last alarm. So I figure, well, I'll just take that out, because then even if he sees me, it's not the end of the world. But then, what the heck? Headshot never hurt anyone, except the person getting headshotted. And it was that? No, maybe that wasn't the alarm after all. There's an easy death from above here if this guy will just move. But then I get seen by this guy and start panicking. This other guy runs for the alarm, but oh no, it's not working. This guy, death from above. Whee! I think there's just a doglet left. Come on, little doglet. There he is. Skaboosh! So that is the fortress all wrapped up. Mostly headshots, no alarms as you can see. Sorry, swallowing that yawn. It could have been cleaner. I panicked a bit at the end and got seen. But yeah, liberated outposts in this region will no longer be attacked by Yuma's troops. Hurrah! There is, it's unlocked an eye for an eye mission and an Outpost Master. Obviously, nothing more than that, but the lack of attacking outposts is probably the best thing. I tend to leave them as a prop post, two or three maybe actually. I tend to leave the outposts able to be attacked because it's really good experience and karma for protecting an outpost when they're attacked. I went back and tried Outpost Master a few times, but just got overwhelmed with helicopters and didn't have an explosive weapon. I wasn't being very good at being undetected, so I might go back and do that later, I don't know, I'll see. But there are a lot of them. Anyway, on the left is the Cave of the Dead, which is a pretty well hidden Mask of Yulung. I guess, I mean, once you make it into the cave it's not very well hidden, but getting to the cave can be a challenge. And on the right is the chance to choose who will be the leader of the Golden Path. I picked a meter because that's what you do when you've said you're doing an Amita run through, but I'm about to replay and do Sabal. So I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.